Welcome to our exploration of Pompeii, an ancient city frozen in time after the catastrophic eruption of Mount Vesuvius. Today, we unveil the secrets behind the construction that made this city a testament to ancient engineering and architecture. Pompeii, a thriving Roman city, was rich in culture and architecture. Its construction techniques have fascinated archaeologists, offering insights into ancient urban planning. Pompeii was an ancient Roman city located near present-day Naples in Italy. It thrived as a prosperous and vibrant urban center during the Roman Empire. In 79 AD, Pompeii was tragically buried under meters of volcanic ash and pumice when Mount Vesuvius erupted, preserving the city in a state of suspended animation. The city's excavation in the 18th century unearthed a remarkably well-preserved snapshot of ancient Roman life. The ruins provided unparalleled insights into the daily existence, architecture, and culture of the time. Pompeii became an archaeological treasure trove, offering a glimpse into Roman society, from its advanced infrastructure to its social norms and artistic expressions. The city's layout was a marvel of urban planning. Its streets were laid out in a grid pattern, featuring well-paved roads, sidewalks, and a sophisticated drainage system. Pompeii's public buildings, like the amphitheater, theaters, temples, and baths, displayed grandeur and functionality, serving as centers for social and recreational activities. The residential areas revealed intricate details about Roman domestic life. Homes, ranging from modest dwellings to luxurious villas, were adorned with beautiful frescoes, mosaics, and elaborate architecture. These houses provided insights into the social hierarchy, daily routines, and cultural practices of the inhabitants. Pompeii's artistic wealth was evident in its vibrant art and craftsmanship. The city's art, from wall paintings to sculptures, depicted scenes from mythology, nature, and everyday life. This artistic heritage not only showcased the skills of ancient artisans but also offered a window into the beliefs and values of the Roman society. Despite the catastrophic end, the preservation of Pompeii provided an invaluable record of ancient Roman civilization. Its excavation and ongoing restoration have allowed historians, archaeologists, and visitors alike to explore and appreciate the richness of this ancient city, making it a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a testament to the enduring legacy of the Roman world. Building materials and techniques. The construction materials and techniques employed in Pompeii were integral to the city's durability and architectural splendor. Pompeii's buildings were primarily constructed using locally sourced volcanic stone and bricks. The use of these durable materials contributed to the city's resilience against seismic activity and weathering. Romans perfected the use of concrete, a mixture of lime, volcanic ash, and aggregate, as a versatile building material. Pompeii's structures often utilized concrete for foundations, walls, and architectural elements, showcasing the Romans' advanced engineering skills. The city boasted a mix of architectural styles, from simple, utilitarian designs to elaborate structures with ornate detailing. Buildings exhibited features like colonnades, arches, vaulted ceilings, and intricate facades, showcasing the Romans' mastery in architectural aesthetics. Roman builders employed various techniques, including opus incertum, irregular stone masonry, opus reticulatum, diamond-shaped brickwork, and opus signinum, mortar mixed with broken tiles or pottery. These techniques not only provided structural strength but also enhanced the visual appeal of the structures. Roofs were typically constructed with terracotta tiles supported by wooden beams. This roofing style ensured efficient drainage during rainfall and contributed to the distinctive look of Pompeii's skyline. Buildings in Pompeii often had deep foundations, ensuring stability on the uneven terrain. Additionally, earthquake-resistant techniques, such as incorporating flexible joints in the construction, helped the structures withstand seismic tremors. The city's architecture featured exquisite decorative elements, including intricate stucco work, colorful frescoes, and elaborate floor mosaics. These decorative touches added beauty and sophistication to Pompeii's buildings, showcasing the Romans' artistic prowess. The construction materials and techniques employed in Pompeii not only reflected the technical expertise of the builders but also contributed to the city's aesthetic charm and resilience, leaving behind a legacy of architectural marvels that continue to fascinate and inspire. If you haven't already, don't hesitate to subscribe to our channel to stay tuned for more historical topics. Urban planning and street design. The urban planning and street design of Pompeii were crucial elements that contributed to the city's functionality, organization, and aesthetic appeal. Pompeii was organized in a grid-like pattern of streets, dividing the city into distinct blocks or insulae. The streets intersected at right angles, forming a well-structured and efficient urban layout. The city's streets varied in width and purpose. Main thoroughfares, such as the Via dell'Abbondanza, served as bustling commercial avenues, while narrower lanes connected residential areas. Streets were paved with stones, creating a durable and walkable surface. Elevated sidewalks, known as subgrindaria, provided pedestrians with pathways above street level to avoid mud or water. Pompeii's streets were equipped with an advanced drainage system comprising curbstones and sloped surfaces that directed rainwater toward strategically placed openings and channels, preventing flooding and ensuring efficient water runoff. Street intersections were often marked by raised stones, facilitating pedestrian crossings and serving as directional markers. Some intersections featured stepping stones to help pedestrians navigate flooded areas. Pompeii had numerous public squares or fora, like the Forum and the Stabian Forum, which served as centers for social, political, and economic activities. These open spaces were surrounded by important public buildings, creating hubs of civic life. The city's urban planning included an advanced water supply system. Aqueducts delivered water to public fountains, baths, and private residences, ensuring a steady supply of fresh water for the inhabitants. Pompeii's meticulous urban planning, thoughtful street design, and sophisticated infrastructure demonstrated the Romans' expertise in creating functional and well-organized cities. These elements contributed to the city's efficiency, aesthetics, and overall quality of life for its residents. Residential architecture. Residential architecture in Pompeii was diverse and reflective of the social strata, offering insights into the daily lives, values, and comforts of its inhabitants. Pompeian residences varied in size and layout, ranging from modest dwellings to opulent villas owned by the wealthy elite. The homes were categorized based on their size, architectural features, and social status of the occupants. Common in Pompeii were atrium-style houses characterized by a central open-air courtyard, atrium, surrounded by rooms. The atrium served as the focal point for family activities and receptions. Homes typically comprised interconnected rooms arranged around the central courtyard. These included living spaces, cubicula, dining areas, triclinia, kitchens, and storage rooms. Pompeian homes were adorned with elaborate decorations, including colorful frescoes, intricate mosaics, and ornate wall paintings. These decorative elements depicted mythological scenes, landscapes, and daily life, showcasing the residents' appreciation for art and aesthetics. Houses often had private gardens, viridaria, outdoor spaces, and water features like fountains or small pools. Some affluent residences had private baths, balnea, with hot and cold water facilities. The design of homes reflected the social hierarchy and cultural practices of Pompeii's inhabitants. Lavishly decorated residences underscored the wealth and status of the occupants, while simpler dwellings hinted at the middle or lower classes. Residential structures were constructed using durable materials such as volcanic stone, bricks, and concrete. These materials contributed to the durability of the homes and helped preserve them over centuries. The layout of the homes indicated designated areas for various household functions, emphasizing the separation of public and private spaces within the domestic setting. Pompeii's residential architecture provided valuable insights into the daily routines, social structure, and cultural preferences of its inhabitants. The diversity in housing design showcased the Romans' emphasis on both functionality and aesthetic appeal in their living spaces. Public buildings and infrastructure. The public buildings and infrastructure in Pompeii were essential components of the city's urban fabric, serving various communal, cultural, and administrative functions. Pompeii boasted an amphitheater, a magnificent structure used for gladiatorial contests, animal hunts, and public spectacles. Its architectural design facilitated the seating of thousands of spectators and reflected the Romans' love for entertainment. The city had two theaters, the large theater and the small theater, used for theatrical performances, concerts, and public gatherings. These venues were architecturally distinct, accommodating different audiences and events. Pompeii housed several temples dedicated to various Roman gods, including the Temple of Apollo, Temple of Jupiter, and Temple of Venus. These religious edifices were architecturally significant and served as places of worship and communal gatherings. Public baths were an integral part of Roman culture. Pompeii had several well-preserved bath complexes, such as the Stabian baths and the Forum baths, featuring hot and cold rooms, gymnasiums, and pools for relaxation and hygiene. The heart of Pompeii's public life was the Forum, a bustling civic center surrounded by important buildings like the basilica, temples, and public squares. It served as a hub for political, commercial, and social activities. The city housed administrative buildings like the Curia, meeting place for the city council, where civic matters were deliberated, and the Comitium, an assembly place for public meetings. Pompeii had numerous commercial spaces, including shops, tabernae, and markets, macellum, where merchants conducted business and sold various goods to the populace. These public buildings and infrastructure elements underscored Pompeii's social, cultural, and administrative significance within the Roman Empire. They provided spaces for communal activities, religious practices, governance, and commerce, shaping the city's identity and daily life. Art and decoration. The art and decoration of Pompeii were vibrant and diverse, contributing significantly to the city's cultural richness and aesthetic appeal. Pompeii's buildings were adorned with exquisite frescoes and wall paintings that depicted various themes, including mythological scenes, landscapes, still life, and everyday activities. These artworks showcased the skill and artistry of Pompeian painters, often employing vivid colors and intricate detailing. Intricate floor mosaics adorned many Pompeian homes and public buildings, showcasing geometric patterns, mythological figures, animals, and floral motifs. Mosaics were crafted from tiny colored stones or glass tesserae meticulously arranged to create stunning visual effects. While fewer sculptures survived due to the volcanic eruption, Pompeii contained numerous statues, both in public spaces and private homes. These sculptures depicted gods, goddesses, historical figures, and revered individuals, contributing to the city's artistic landscape. The architecture itself was often ornately decorated with stucco work, relief carvings, and decorative elements on columns, friezes, and facades. These embellishments added elegance and sophistication to Pompeii's structures. Art in Pompeii reflected Roman cultural values and mythologies. Scenes from Roman myths, legends, and historical events were common, providing insights into the beliefs and stories significant to the Pompeian society. Pompeii was famous for its distinctive use of the color known as Pompeian red. Additionally, a wide array of colors, blues, greens, yellows, and whites, were used in wall paintings and decorative elements, creating a visually striking environment. Art and decoration were not merely aesthetic but also served social and functional purposes. They adorned public spaces, honored deities, expressed cultural identities, and embellished private residences, reflecting the tastes and status of the inhabitants. The artistic elements found in Pompeii were a testament to the Roman sophistication in aesthetics and their ability to integrate art seamlessly into their everyday lives, leaving behind an unparalleled legacy of artistic expression for future generations to admire and study. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Pompeii, a frozen glimpse into the ancient world. These remarkable archaeological wonders not only unveil the mastery of ancient architecture and art but also tell the story of life in the Roman Empire. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to continue uncovering historical secrets from the past. See you in the next adventure.